The National Cereal Research Institute, an agency appointed by government to carry out confined field trials of genetically modified rice. Biosafety authorities have come to survey the institute's preparedness to carry out these trials.
From there I was trying to explain that
to check the level of confinement, because it's called Confined Field Trial, to ensure that genetic material that are genetically modified are not allowed to move out of the jurisdiction of the approved environment.
This assessment is being done because a previous field trial was carried out for rice seeds here, but the results were below expectations. But the scientists say it was due to natural reasons.
One of the major things was that this variety is meant for drought tolerance. We were to screen it during the heat period. Unfortunately, the heat we had this year was so much. That's one. Two, when we were managing heat, we had problem of the gradient of the water that was descending down for the crop to take adequately. Because of enough moisture that the plant was not having, it gave some problem to the development of the crop originally.
The institute is now being provided with new seeds for a fresh field trial. The seeds being provided are described as having the capacity to give farmers good yields that could help Nigeria with its food security problem.
The seeds are transgenic seeds. The seeds have been transformed to have these traits: nitrogen use efficiency, water use efficiency, and salt tolerance. That's the difference. Apart from these three traits, there's nothing different from the rice seeds that have been brought in and the normal rice seeds that we have.
This one they are called nitrogen use efficient rice that has been genetically modified. The essence is for it to reduce the amount of nitrogen, that amount of fertilizer, nitrogen fertilizer that will be required by rice, because rice actually requires high dose of nitrogen fertilizer. But with this, if they are successful, the expectation is that less fertilizer will be needed. And you know the implication of fertilizer so far on the environment. We are looking towards a world where that will be more, there will be less use of chemicals.
The new field trial will take 3 months. Its success will allow for additional trials to ensure readiness for commercial release. The experts say the entire process will take at least 5 years. Recent rumors accused the Nigerian government and the private sector of introducing poisonous genetically modified rice into the system. This allegation has since been denied by the appropriate authorities. Lara Folayo, TVC News, Badegi.